Welcome to the Wally Show Aftercast. All the stuff we did not get to during the course of the show today. I think Amanda and Jessica probably picked the worst day to join us. We have some potties from out of town, and we are doing an experiment. We were eating something. I have a massive gag reflex, and so I'm not sure about this. The only saving grace is that this is not broccoli of any sort. It's some sort of sweet and sour chicken. It is an MRE.
It's barely warm.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's okay. That's fine. Look, this is a survival situation, Rock. If you were in North Carolina right now, you'd be thankful to have this.
Yeah, at that point, you go warm enough.
I'm going to remind you of that as you're gagging in the trash can. You should be thankful.
Yeah, don't eat it yet. So, okay, here's what happened. I was in North Carolina in Asheville with my friend who runs Shower Up, and we were doing showers for people in their laundry, and they have all these supplies that have been brought in, and so I was talking with the first responders, and I was talking about MREs. I'm like, I've never had one, and I'm curious what they're like, so it brought me an MRE to bring home, and so I'm like, oh, I don't want to hog
and
this.
I have never heard MRE before.
You haven't? You
No.
don't watch enough, like, Army movies and stuff.
I guess.
Yeah, meal ready to eat.
So people know.
It's an acronym. It's an acronym from the military, which are great at acronyms, okay? So here's the thing. It took us way longer to make this than it should have because we were trying to debate how you're supposed to fill the bag up to a certain level with water because it has a little cotton thing in there that all of a sudden starts it boiling. It's the craziest thing. It's a fast reaction. So you put the food in a pouch there. Then there was a cardboard sleeve for something. That didn't make sense till Gavin cracked the code because it wouldn't fit in there. But if you squished it together, it opened up and the food would go in that. And then it would go in there. So, I mean, great work on that, Gavin. Just a little late because I had already filled it with water.
I think for people that the MRE is an essential thing, like, let's say like military or soldiers, they probably have one person who does show them exactly how to do it before.
Yeah, sure they have a class.
Because in their situations, they have to do it maybe in the heat of a tough situation.
Yeah.
Can we go ahead and take a bite because it's cooling down as we speak?
Oh, I don't like hot food.
It's not hot. Trust me. It's barely warm temperature.
Okay, well, go ahead, Rock. Go ahead.
No, not until you take it because I don't believe you.
You're in such a hurry.
Go.
Okay, well, describe the smell first, Gavin.
It smells like you maybe left out your Chinese food.
It's
for
a sweet and sour chicken. It smells like a Panda Express on a bad day. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that is cold. That is really cold.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass.
I find that to be delicious.
Well, you're eating everything right now, man. Like you're powering through anything that's not nailed down. Gavin's like chugging.
I'm gonna say no.
I'm not sure what part of it's the chicken. I see the rice. I can identify the rice. There's a slight aftertaste.
Take some more bites.
No.
I will say this. I have another one that's spaghetti we will do tomorrow because spaghetti might be better. Yeah. Well, we got to go through them.
Now you know how to do it too.
This is great. Amanda brought us beaver nuggets and from Buc-ee's, and Betty Rock's already cracking those open. Gavin's eating his whole meal. He's cleaning his plate.
I'll take y'all's.
I mean, if I was in a survival situation,
these are way better.
Well,
survival situation, I would eat this. I mean, I have to. It's not the best, but it's not the worst.
Betty?
No.
No. They're your plate. I'll take your plate.
Oh,
I don't need a beaver nugget.
Betty, I'll take your beaver nuggets.
No.
Give me.
You think it's great.
I never said that. I said in a survival situation.
He did not say
I could do this. It'd be fine.
Yeah. Woof. I'm still eating them. All right. We didn't get it hot enough.
No, if this was warmer, 100% better.
Yeah. I don't know why that. Maybe we didn't leave it long enough or something. I don't know. It didn't say.
Because you didn't read the directions.
They didn't say.
Cold.
You were even confused by reading the directions as well.
That.
You were just as confused as I was. It did not make a ton of sense. Not horrible. I will tell you this. The Spaghetti-O people need to figure out the MREs because I was in Nashville. I brought my own food in case I needed to because I didn't want to take resources from them.
MRE?
I brought my own MREs, which was 2 cans of Spaghetti-Os. It was awesome. Like, I loved it. And I ate it right out of the can. I didn't even heat it up. It was perfect.
My dad does that with Beanie Weenies.
Yeah. And ravioli. I can do it with Chef Boyardee ravioli, too. So good. Like, I would rather eat that than this MRE, personally.
Does it ever bother you, though, that it's canned meat?
No, not at all.
Like, how does meat stay in a can?
We don't ask these questions.
Still be okay.
We do not ask these questions because it's a can. And I did learn to not buy dented cans. I did learn that because botulism can form when there's air that gets in there. And you don't want botulism. It's not fun. And so if you don't buy dented cans, unless they're really cheap.
Botulism.
It's like
like a
disease.
tender tummy.
Yeah.
You have a tender tummy.
Botulism.
I can't spell it, but yeah,
Wow.
that's not bad. All right, well there you go. Our ready. Please, a couple beaver nuggets, please. Help a brother out. Like when you're
No, y'all are like
when you're in a survival
fans.
situation, you share.
We're not in a survival situation. Therefore,
Yeah, one.
Bless
Oh, you are
us.
the worst.
I
You
didn't say I wouldn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't give you more.
Sorry,
Why are
I
you
take that
so-
worst back.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just surviving right now.
Wow.
Thank you.
Okay, go on with your story. I'll give you more as you're telling your story.
Okay, that was good. All right, well there you go. Well,
wow.
there's some sad news
Uh-oh.
for
Heads up.
convenience store aficionados. 7-Eleven. Did you guys grow up with 7-Eleven?
Yeah.
The grocery store? Okay, you guys did.
Slurpees.
Amber and Jessica did?
Yep. Rode our bikes to them.
Oh, yeah, see, 7-Eleven was all we had back in the day. Now they've got like Twice Daily and Quick Trip and all these other ones, Circle K.
I love it.
But 7-Eleven was it. That's where the big gulps came out of.
Yep.
Oh,
The
that's
first
it.
time they sent you, oh, that was in my eye.
Sorry.
Oh, it's still good.
Oh, gross.
I'll eat it. It's only my shoes over here, kind of.
No,
I don't
it's
know.
not.
Well, for today.
And this comes from a guy who 4 hours ago would not share spoons to eat ice cream that was brought in
'Cause that's
for
gross,
because that's
but-
disgusting.
No, because you guys had already eaten the ice cream off the spoon.
Yeah.
Like that I can't do.
That
Like,
is my mouth more disgusting
Yes.
than the floor that you just...
Sadly, yes. Jessica knows. And so, or Amanda knows. So here's the deal. Thank you. I have a thing about like ice cream and texture. Like my wife and I, if we're sharing ice cream, like I don't lick ice cream off of her spoon, and I don't know why, but it's just like no, it's gross. But
Your barometer is off.
I know it's definitely way off. But like we've eaten after each other, we drank after each other the other day. All three of us
all
tried a
shared a
coffee.
coffee.
Yeah, like so that stuff doesn't bother me. But the ice cream thing did. So anyway,
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven closing
to it.
400 stores
so good.
in the U.S. and Canada, which I
How
didn't
many?
know. 400. That's
a lot.
444. I didn't know they're a Tokyo-based company.
Oh,
Isn't that weird?
that surprises me.
Yeah, I thought it was like a total. Oh, hey, okay, I'm good now. Thank you.
What is the
Thanks for sharing. By the way.
7-Eleven? What does the 11 stand for?
7 days, 7 hours, 11 days a week. No, I forget what it stands for. Google it. It stands for something.
Yeah.
No, Google it. I forget what it is. So
What's
they're
your
calling it
story?
I'm
They're
getting there.
closing
They're closing.
a lot of stores for underperforming.
Yes. And this is what they cited. This is what was interesting. They're saying cumulative factors of inflation, slower customer traffic, and declining cigarette sales. That's the one that I thought
Just
was
now?
Yeah.
A healthy America.
That's the thing. Is it because people are getting healthier and they're not smoking as much, or
No.
because their prices are so expensive and people are like not buying cigarettes there?
It's the transition to other generations doing like vaping instead
maybe.
of smoking cigarettes. I think.
Yeah, maybe. So I'm not sure what it is, but boy, howdy, I'll tell you. I think it probably is partly the cost, because cigarette smoking is very expensive anyway.
Sure.
And you go to, think about what you pay for combos there, like $5 for a bag of combos. Yeah,
I
it's
was like,
crazy.
what's a combo? I know
Cheddar
what you-
cheese combos.
Yeah, delicious.
That is my go-to flying food. And I've learned to not buy them at the airport, because the airport, they're very expensive. $6.45 or something like that.
So it says here the average cost of a pack of cigarettes is $8.
That includes.
That is such an expensive habit.
How many smokes do you get out of a
12 maybe?
12?
No,
Okay.
it's got to be more than that. Got to be more than that.
How many
Yeah.
cigarettes?
We're doing a lot of cigarette stuff here today. Sorry, kids.
20?
Don't smoke. Don't take up the habit.
Yeah, we're
Just say
talking-
no.
Talking about it, we're obviously
10 packs of
the sales
20.
are going down.
So
20. Okay.
in each.
And you know people that smoke 2 packs a day, so they'd be smoking like
Whoa,
40
that is
cigarettes a
wild.
day. Like, that is crazy.
Yikes.
So that's $16.
Hey Siri, divide 20 by 8.
Stop. Oh,
What?
it's 2.25.
Attaboy. Gavin with the math, man.
And if I'm wrong, I'm
Yeah, he did it. See, he's so good at this.
But that means each cigarette is
$2.25.
Wow.
Which,
Wow.
it's interesting if you compare that to getting like a $2, soda or something,
Right.
which is also pretty bad for you. But I don't go through 20, sodas a day.
Yeah, that's rough.
Man, in the 50s, a pack of cigarettes cost 20 cents.
Oh my gosh.
Cost 20 cents.
Everything was, you go to the movies, it was a nickel.
My mom used to get cigarettes for her dad.
Oh, really?
And she was young.
Back before they started.
So she could go buy them and go, these are from my dad?
And they'd believe her and send her off with them.
Oh my gosh, what a different time.
Right?
Did she buy them for her dad?
Yes.
Okay.
I am curious, though.
I know she's an angel.
Yeah, your mom's a saint.
7-Eleven hours of operation, by the way. 7 p.m.
to 11.
a.m. to 11 p.m.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Like, we were talking about, like we always talk about road snacks, like, what do you call them? What do we always call it? Road trip snacks, I guess, yeah. But, like, when you go to the gas station snacks, like, gas station snacks, for some reason, always taste better in the car, like when you're getting them and you're on a road trip. I don't know why. They just are, And so it's like when I'm driving, Bugles, a must. I don't eat Bugles most of the time until I'm driving. Pringles, I always take a can of Pringles. Reese's cups, my wife always and I split those.
You're choosing like complicated food to eat though in the road because the
can alone,
you can only get about one hand length down. Before
that is hard.
Stopped, and then Reese's you have to peel.
Yeah, and so she does that. That's her job as the co-pilot.
Co-pilot peeler.
And then the Twizzlers. Those are my other road snacks. What about you, Rock? What's your go-to road trip snack?
Pickle chips.
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
just
love that.
Lay's? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's got to stink up a car.
Oh, it does.
You should bring that on a plane sometime.
No.
Yeah,
you
you're
did
fine.
that once with combos, and I was like, put those away.
No,
it's gross.
No.
Like, bring it on Funyuns.
Oh, Funyuns are great. That's another great road. Funyuns, if you have enough Funyuns, they do something weird to the roof of your mouth. It, like, texturizes it somehow. It's odd. Gavin, what's your go-to road snack?
Goldfish and the watermelon Sour Patch.
Okay.
I'll take all those down.
Okay.
Good, yeah,
that's good. Lady Rock, what do you got for a story there?
I've got a list of celebrities that, while they had a great run at the beginning, they have a second career that they were able to revamp themselves. The first one is Frankie Muniz. He was on that show. I forget what was the show called. Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah, he was great.
And now he is a NASCAR driver.
Oh, yeah, he was always into that. Yeah, I don't know. Is he in actually NASCAR? Because he was in lower ranks driving up or trying to run and get a ride up. But he did that movie Big Fat Liar with Amanda Bynes, which was a kids movie. I really liked that movie, actually.
I didn't know he raced, though.
I didn't know did he make it to NASCAR, Gavin?
I'm trying to see. It looks like it. NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series playoff race.
Oh, Craftsman Truck. Okay, so he's racing trucks. It's not NASCAR,
dope,
but it's still cool.
Oh,
I would do that.
That's still racing.
Nick Offerman.
Yes.
Ron
woodworking,
Swanson.
right?
Yeah, he owns his own wood shop, and he actually does building props, builds sets, building decks and cabins.
Yeah, like he's a high-end guy too. Like his stuff's really good.
He spoke at my he went to my school, University of Illinois, so he was our commencement speech.
Oh, no way.
Guy
was it funny?
When I graduated. It was not like he's not a laugh out loud, have you dying for an hour guy, but he threw in some fun quips.
Was he clean?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because I've seen him do some stuff like where you're like, oh, I love Nick Offerman. He's so dry, and then you see, oh, that's not clean.
Mm-hmm. Did he have a mustache?
Yeah.
Nice.
Did he? He might not have, because I remember feeling like it looked weird. Because he shouldn't not have.
He has to
facial hair.
Yeah, he has to have he's like one of the few people that can wear a mustache only, and you're like, that fits. That checks out.
It's a Swanson stash.
Yeah. They should have one called the Swanson.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
And then finally, Steve Martin. He was a stand-up comedian, did a lot of movies, but he is now a Grammy award-winning banjo player.
Oh, that's right. I believe he also wrote a musical, a Broadway musical.
Interesting.
That my daughter did it in college, and I think he had something to do with that as well. And so maybe that's why he's a Grammy winner for that.
But he's also on Only Murderers in the Building and all that other stuff. So he's still acting, but got a second
shot at it.
Second win.
There are some people that need their second shot now. Amanda Bynes being one of them.
Bless her.
Oh, she's off the rails.
Bless her.
Unhinged. Mm-hmm. What do you got for birthdays, Rock?
I've got one. This one is from Aubrey. She claims that I missed her friend's birthday.
Look, I even scratched that out. I scratched it out so you didn't have to.
I see it.
I didn't want to hurt your feelings.
Are you sure? Anyway,
wow.
Abigail
So cold.
Turned 16 on Saturday. Happy birthday. Said she's such a sweet friend, amazing dancer, and great person.
Would never point out things that have been scratched out. That's the kind of person she is.
Mm-hmm. And she's requesting the birthday song.
All right. Happy birthday from all of us to you. Wish you was a birthday to be born too. Hey.
And then Taylor, she's celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday, Taylor.
Yay.
She said, I'm a newer listener, but have listened to hundreds of your old episodes and appreciate the laughs, wisdom.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're listening to the right thing?
That's me on a
and
good
perspective. Day. I'm 30 this year.
Nice.
That's a big one.
It's a good year.
The question is, what's a talent of yours besides radio that was self-taught? Hers is making tiny snow globes.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I've never met anyone that made snow globes.
Yeah. So is there something that you had to teach yourself?
Woodworking. I taught myself like how to build furniture and things like that. My wife like showed me something like one time she wanted, and I'm like, oh, I think I could build that, and I learned how to do that and turning.
And
sewing, yep, self-taught at that as well.
Mine would be knitting.
I'm a woman of many talents.
Yeah, you are. I learned how to knit on my own, watched videos, read books, all that stuff. And
my wife wants you to show her how to knit. I tried, and I'm not good at it, and I tried, and she just can't get it.
I can show her, but I can't fix my mistakes. And that's what got me stopped on it.
Really?
I just could not figure out how to fix my mistakes.
Yeah, I don't understand how they make a tube and then they tie it all together, like for sleeves for a sweater and stuff. I think it's an amazing skill. I watch my wife do quilting. And while it's all geometry and stuff, like the way quilters figure out patterns and the way they do stuff, my brain doesn't work like that. I have to build something like sometimes I'll build it in miniature. If I'm building a table and I want to make sure all my angles look right. And so I build it on a really small scale with like scrap wood first because I can't always see it and I have to actually physically do it first because my brain doesn't process things like that. I'm neurodivergent. Like that's what the kids say.
His brain doesn't.
Brain damage. Gavin, what have you taught yourself?
I think that my dad showed me how to golf at a young age, but we probably only went maybe 3 or 4 times. And so to play golf the way I have over the last couple of years, which again, I'm not sitting here being like, oh, I'm good at golf. But
next Tiger Woods
that's
over
right.
here.
I'm catching up to that guy. But I think I've taught myself how to play over these last couple of years.
Sure.
Via YouTube videos and just playing way too much.
There you go.
So,
do you have a handicap yet besides your backswing?
It's on an app. Hey,
thank you.
That was a good guy diss. Like 18 or 19 right now.
Are you really? Okay, good. Okay, there you go. That's good. I never know what my handicap was. I just knew that I shot.
I know what your handicap is.
Yeah, you. I'm on fire today in fuego. All right. I think that's going to have to do it for our Aftercast. And as always, thanks for being a potty.
Growing up in poverty has never been easy for children, but with the added challenges of the pandemic, conflict, and natural disasters, families around the world are facing an unprecedented food crisis. Unfortunately, those who are already hungry are now even more desperate. But by sponsoring a child through compassion, you can help provide life-sustaining essentials such as food and clean water. And with your compassionate support, that child can not only survive, but also flourish. You can find out how and choose a child to sponsor when you click on the compassion banner at wayfm.com.